You alright guys, I'm Kai from Storm Freerun and I'm here with another tutorial for you guys, how to do a run in precision. The first thing you need to think about is the run up itself. What I find makes it easier is to think about 3 steps back from the actual jump itself. So work out where those 3 steps are going to be, including the takeoff step, and then you're going to focus on that first step as you're running towards the jump. Make sure your steps are right, and as soon as you get that step in place, lift your head up and look for the jump, using your peripheral vision to look at the takeoff point. Some people find it a lot easier to look at the takeoff as they're going, and then as soon as they take off, lift their head and look at where they're aiming to land. So when it comes to running, you need to really think about what kind of speed you're putting in to make sure that it's the right kind of speed for the jump itself. Make sure you're not going to overshoot or undershoot. You can adjust a little bit in the air by staying tucked and by straightening out to increase and decrease air resistance. And also how much you're going to drive off that leg to jump and how much you're going to swing with the rest of your body as well. When it comes to the actual jump itself, it's not just about what you're doing with your takeoff leg. What's important is what you're doing with the rest of your body as well, including the other leg that's driving up through. You need to make sure when you're driving off that leg, you need to bring that heel in nice and soft, so it's almost flat-footed, giving you that block to send you flying up in the air. You then drive up with your knee or swinging with your leg and throwing your arms and chest up and forwards to bring yourself through. Thinking about the position of your hips and the rotation, making sure you can get your feet forwards and aiming towards the wall that you're landing on. When it comes to the takeoff, if you're doing an upwards running precision or even a roof gap, you want to be driving with your knee, not with the swing of the leg. So the position is you're driving with that takeoff leg and then really bringing that knee up while throwing up your arms and chest to properly lift your whole body and use everything you have to get up in the air to the position where you're going. However, when it comes to a level running precision or even a downwards running precision, you want that swing of the leg and that takeoff leg to be pushing outwards, and the swing of the leg, you want it to keep your leg quite straight, kicking as if you're kicking a football. And that's going to help give the trajectory that you want and position your hips perfectly to get down to that landing wall. You then need to be spotting the point that you're landing on, aiming with the ball of your foot, not just the whole foot, specifically with the ball of your foot, making sure you catch that edge nicely with your foot, bringing it over and sticking it. Okay, you need to make sure you absorb with the full body, bending your back, bending your knees, absorbing with your quads, with your glutes, with your ankles, everything, to make sure you reduce that forward momentum and down momentum to as little impact as possible and spread it out through your whole body. When it comes to sticking and running precision, it's often easier to be leaning back away from the landing wall so your chest is further back, giving your body like a nice 45-degree angle. And that's going to help to absorb the impact as you come over the top of the wall. So it's important to get those hips back, making sure your hips are behind the wall, and then as you land, the absorb from your knees and from your glutes is going to bring your center of gravity over the wall. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful for you guys. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to Fly for some more awesome content. See you guys later.